Hello, everybody. Good evening. I'm so glad to have you here today as we celebrate 20,000 subscribers, which is pretty incredible. I'm so excited and I'm so thankful for all of you. So, when we started this channel and started to do Tesla content, I told my wife that if we ever made it to 20,000 subscribers, we would have a real channel. And little did I know it would take about a year and we would be here. And I am beyond grateful, thankful in so many ways for all of you who continue to support the channel. We thank you so very much. And with that spirit in mind, one of the things that we really love doing on this channel is we love doing giveaways. And today we have some pretty awesome stuff to give away. So that is going to happen throughout this live stream. And there's going to be some smaller stuff. There's going to be some pretty awesome bigger stuff. I tried to give some clues as to what type of things we're going to be giving away tonight. So I am so excited to give back a little something to all of you who have been on this journey with us and joined us as we put so many miles on the Model Y. Probably the most miles we've ever put on a car in 1 year, but you know, that's how it goes. So anyways, thank you all so very much for being here this evening and for supporting the channel. As always, thank you, thank you, thank you. So I do want to kick things off with a couple of smaller giveaways. And I think what we're going to do is we'll probably do like we did the last time and maybe some light trivia to keep things exciting. So you basically have to either follow the channel. If you follow us on social media, that's certainly going to help you tonight. As we get to the bigger items, the questions will certainly become much harder. But before we begin, let's go ahead and kick it off with one of my one of the accessories I really like. I think it's overshadowed and I love it. And it's a center console tray. I have 3 of them to give away. So the first 3 people that can tell me what color my Model Y is, the first 3 to answer are going to all get a center console tray. And this is how it's going to work. I'm watching for your answers. I will go back and audit this. And it looks like we have the first 3 right there. So here's what's going to happen. In order to claim your prize, you have to reach out to me on either Twitter or Instagram, and I will match up your name on this live stream to be able to connect you with your prizes, and they'll be shipped directly to you. So we had 3 winners, and this is how it comes across on mine. This is being recorded, so you also can look back. Austin, Kenzo, and Colin were the first 3 to respond. It was such an easy question. You knew it was going to be like that. So 3 center consoles, the 3 of you, super congratulations. That's how we're going to kick things off. But it's not going to be all giveaways for the entire live stream. I do want to talk about some of the exciting things coming and keep you guys pumped for coming back for more. So this Friday, so tomorrow, our part 1 of our last road trip is going live. That'll be part of the trivia tonight. So I'm excited for that to come out. It's actually the shortest road trip video I've ever edited, which is pretty impressive for me. It's hard to slice them and make them short enough, but that's how it's going to go. And just to clarify, can we win more than once? And the answer is no. I would like for as many people to win as possible. So that way everybody gets a piece of something throughout the night. And don't worry, 20 prizes for 20,000 subscribers, I think was a solid number, and that's how we're going to do it. So we have 3 winners for the first one. So I want to talk about some of the things coming up. So one of the things that my wife has been bugging me about a lot is she really likes the red calipers on the performance model, and I'm too cheap to buy the performance model. So I did just recently acquire a kit that is going to paint the calipers red. So that video will be coming soon. Also, one of the trivia questions tonight is going to be in regards to the interior, which we are going to address on this channel at a future date. And I'm really excited to share that with you. A new accessory coming very soon that I'm very excited about. And yeah, this summer we have so much planned, and we are so excited to share it with you. We're actually thinking about, actually here in a couple of weeks in May, we're going to be headed to Orlando. We're going to be taking a road trip. We'll be staying at Disney for a few days. So if any of you are in Orlando or on the way to Orlando, you know our normal stops, I would love to see you guys. So that'll be coming very soon. I can't remember the exact dates off the top of my head, but I am so excited to spend a few days. It's going to be a quick weekend. But we will be road tripping that all the way down. That'll be Memorial Day weekend. So the end of May, probably about 4 weeks. So that's coming. Later this year, we were talking about going to Colorado. If you're familiar with our area, I-70 goes straight to Denver, and then it's a matter of, do you go north or do you go south? So we're going to figure that out for later this year and take that trip. And I am sure we will find our way to Florida again at some point. So very excited for some of the road trips coming up. There's actually some other stuff going on. So yesterday I teased a little bit about, I found a wrecked Model X that didn't look like it needed a whole lot of work. And I think you guys have convinced me. I know the reality is just replacing a door on a Tesla, there's a lot hidden behind that, and it can get very costly. So I don't know. I'm still toying around with the idea, how can you get the cheapest Tesla possible and it be a car that you actually want? So we will definitely see how this goes. I'm also thinking about possibly a Model 3 or even like a 2013 or 14 S when they had autopilot. I don't know. We'll see. Heather does not like the Model S, especially the older ones, which I can understand. So, oh, and before I forget, don't forget to hodl all of your stonks as you make it to the moon. AMC, GME, all the way. And don't forget your Dogecoin. Make sure that you've got all your investments covered. This is not financial advice because I'm terrible at stonks. So anyways, wanted to get that out of the way. So with that, I'd like to go ahead and pop off another giveaway. So this one, let's see here. So I'm going to give away 2 screen protectors. These are the matte screen protectors, which is my preference. So these are matte screen protectors, 2 of them. So the first 2 people, so if you don't have a screen protector, you'd want to respond. If you do, maybe you skip this one. So if anybody could tell me where, let's see here, what's my favorite accessory in the car? I talk about it in almost every video. This one's an easy one. I think it's an easy one. If you follow the channel, I talk about it all the time. A must-have, the #1 must-have accessory, and it looks like nobody wants a screen protector. There you go. The whole car, yeah, exactly. No, this one, a lot of you got it the last time we did this. So, so we've got floor mats. Yes, are the correct answer. The 3D Max Spider floor mats. They are thebomb.com, and I love them. So we have 2 of those. So let's see here. Dominic, I met you in Georgia. You were the first person I ever met that followed the channel. So you win, and let's see here, the whole car, that's a close one. And Robert, you win as well. So those are our 2 winners for the screen protectors. We'll check that one off. It's pretty exciting. All right, so cheers. So anyways, 3D Max Spider mats are super nice. And yes, this 7-seater is in development, and that is so unfortunate. Even the 2021, there was such a slight change in the way that the front seats are mounted So there's a little bit of a gap. So even those are delayed to like May. But I'm telling you, there are a ton of options out there. A lot of them are good. My personal position is that you cannot beat the Max Spiders. I love them. They look great, and yeah, love them. So can't go wrong with those. I think the Tasmanian ones are really good too. I prefer the Max Spiders. So pretty awesome. Congratulations. And let's do some more here. So underneath your armrest, there is a little like gap. So when you open it up, there's a hole. And these accessories are a cover for that makes it a hidden storage so you can open and close it. So that's kind of cool. So yeah, we're going to go with that one next. I need to think of something easy here. Let's see. How many kids do I have? First, 2 people get the armrest storage tray. So yeah, it's a hidden compartment. How many kids does BTG have? All right. Doing it, Dave and Isbin. You are the first 2 to respond correctly. That is more accessories given away. Pretty awesome. So before I get on to the next point, I do want to give another one away. Let's give away these are pedal covers to match what's in the performance model. I have 2 sets to give away. They're pretty cool. They look nice. So if you know what the performance pedals look like, that's what these are. So let's do those next. And hang on. The way that this came in was Dave and Isbin. So don't worry, I will audit this at the end like I did last time. So I see how many wives just won. That would be an easy one, wouldn't it? So let's see here. Where have we taken the most road trips to? Which state? You can just say state. Which state have we driven to the most in our Model Y? This should be an easy one. Should be easy anyways. Florida is correct. Jeff and Dane, you are the first 2 to answer, at least as I'm looking at it. So that will be the next 2 winners. Performance Model Y pedals. Pretty awesome. If you live in Florida, I'm envious, but it's finally starting to get nice outside, so I'm enjoying that. So I tell you what, we're going to go through all the rest of the smaller prizes, and then we'll take a break from prizes. So let's see here. The next one I have, is that a 2 or a 3? I think I have 3 of them. I have 3 early on in our on our channel. How many beard hairs do I have? That would be a hard one. I don't even know. So early on in our channel on road trips, we got an accessory for the boys that has turned out to be super clutch. I have 3 of them to give away, and it's a suction cup that goes on your glass and it holds an iPad. And I'm telling you, we take it on every road trip and we love it. So we're going to give 3 of these away. And it's going to be to the person who can tell me where I live. I'll take 2 answers. It's a city. Where do we live? There's 2 correct answers. I'll accept either one. So 3 people, if you know where BTG lives, it's got to be a city. Indianapolis. That one is an acceptable answer. Ohio is definitely not. So Indianapolis, I've got 2. Man, okay, and Indy is acceptable too. So I live in Noblesville, and I also accept Indianapolis because it's a suburb. So we have 3 winners here. Let's see. Colin, Jeff, and Jimmy. It looks like no, I'm sorry, Colin, that you said Indiana. I apologize. Jeff, Jimmy, and the next one was Indy. Andrew, you 3 are the winners for the iPad holder. So congratulations on those. And we're going to move right into the center console cover. I was able to do this I was able to get this center console cover. I really like them. I really like these. They're not the cheapest covers out there, but they are ABS plastic. They're a lot easier to install than vinyl, and they hold up better. They've got a nice key card slot molded into them, so they're pretty awesome. I have one of those available, and I believe they are out of stock on everything except for the standard matte black and possibly the matte carbon fiber. So I have one of these to give away. It's a really good accessory. I really like this one. This one's one of those things you got to have anyways. So let's see here. Got to make it reasonably tough question. Let's see. How far did we make it on the tires that came on the car? You really have to follow the channel to know the answer to that one. How many miles did we have before we changed the tires? It's for the first generation console. This is not for the new one. This is for the original console. It's a round number, so it should be easy. And so far, I'm not seeing it. 25,000. There it is. Raymond, you get the center console. It was 25,000 miles. So congratulations to you. We made it 25,000 miles and still had, I believe it was 30 seconds left on the tires. So they would have lasted probably another 5,000 miles. But so on the induction wheels, I think if you have a mostly highway commute, you should expect about 30,000 miles on those tires. And because of winter conditions, we decided we needed to switch them out for something that had better traction. All right, this is the last smaller accessory to give away tonight. And it is a new accessory that I found just before this road trip. And it was featured on our road trip video just a couple weeks ago, where we talked about planning and the types of things that you'll need when you go on a road trip. So it is the Tamai charging cable. This is a USB-C to lightning cable adapter, and this has a 90-degree split on it. So this, I really, really like this. I'm so glad I found it. I have broken so many charging cables because they stick out from that air vent in the back. And when you're reaching and moving things around, it's so easy to break them. These things are like 20 bucks a piece. They are stupid price, but they're so practical, and they're actually really good quality. Greg, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. I'm glad that you're enjoying the videos. That means a lot. Thank you so much. So these charging cables are super awesome. Love them, love them. I have one cable to give away tonight. And for this one, let's see here. I took a road trip where I lived in the car for the entire trip. Although I guess one night I slept at a friend's house. So on this trip, where was my destination? This was at the end of the year last year. So a few months ago. Key West is the right answer. Robert, did you win already, Robert? The name is ringing a bell. It was Key West for sure. So Robert, as long as you didn't win already, that's yours. Congratulations. That charging cable is super awesome, especially if you have kids or people who are normally sitting in the back. So pretty awesome. That was an awesome trip, by the way. And I highly recommend, if you ever, I always won. Did you already won? Okay, so if you already did win, we'll go to the next person who said Key West, which would be Sitting Pretty 64. So hopefully that's talking about your retirement. You're sitting pretty on your retirement. That's pretty awesome. Congratulations. You have won the Tamai, as long as, yeah, Robert has confirmed he already won. So Sitting Pretty 64, that's you. You have won the awesome charging cable, the most expensive charging cable I've ever bought. You have won. That will be headed to you. So again, for those who've won so far, don't forget, you can reach out to us on Twitter and Instagram. And that's how you're going to get in contact with me, so we can connect you with your name here on YouTube. And that's how I will get you your items. Don't worry, you can still keep guessing. Maybe let one answer flow through before you respond. I enjoy seeing all the answers, but this has been a lot of fun. One of the things that I like to think our channel provides is a more intimate connection with you guys, like with giveaways and trying to share some of what we have been blessed with this channel with you guys. I know this is nothing major, but I really do appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. And none of this would be possible without you. And I will not forget that we are here because of you guys. So again, much thanks. Thank you all so much. So we are getting ready to go on this awesome road trip, and we are so excited. And I am pretty sure that this last road trip, we have discovered a new potential issue in the Model Y. And I want to share that with you guys tonight because it is very interesting. It is a new, I don't want to call it a glitch or a bug, but ever since the last update, I have noticed, and I have seen a few people comment about this on the Facebook page. When we are traveling and trying to get to the next charger, what we are finding is it is adding like 30 plus minutes to the destination. I don't know why. At first I thought maybe, oh, right, we're getting ready to hit some traffic, but it did it to us 3 times on this last trip, where it said it was going to take us 30 minutes longer than it did to get to the next destination. And I'm talking, we were within a mile and it was still saying it was going to be like almost 40 minutes to get there. No traffic, no construction, no issues like that. So I did want to let you guys know this is a new issue that I have found out. And the good news is I have not run out of charge. The bad news is it is not doing a great job of determining what time you're going to get there. So I'm not sure what's going on. I'm hoping that an update rolls out soon and we don't notice this anymore. But here in 4 weeks, we're going to find out if that's still a bug, still an issue. So Nick Way, I did promise a spoiler. I am looking into it. I've almost pulled the trigger. I have to be careful. I want to buy something that's good. And if it's not good, I won't be recommending it on this channel. So it's hard when it's new stuff for me to get the right thing. So it just takes some time of doing research and figuring out exactly what I want. One of the things I really like, the Tasmanian one is very similar to factory. It looks really good. I'm leaning towards that one. However, somebody has released a new design that looks a little bit more aggressive. So instead of a standard, curve around the back, it actually curves out and then it comes in and then back out, and it looks kind of fancy. I kind of like it. But so we'll see. A lot of those are very much in they're very much similar in price. So 100 to 150 bucks. So I don't know. It's still a chunk of money, so you want to make sure you get the right one first. But I'm pretty excited. I think that it looks good, especially with a white Model Y. I think it will look fantastic. So add that to the tinted windows and all the other blackout stuff. I think it looks pretty good. So anyways, yes, this is a corner. Whoever was asking, that's the corner. The room is over here. Is the audio really bad or something? Is that why you're asking? Hopefully it's not bad. Hopefully it's not too echoey. But RPM, worth the wait, carbon fiber for 340 bucks. There's real carbon fiber ones out there for sure, and they are very nice. I will not be doing that here. I'm way too cheap for that. I do want to get the look, but I'm not going to be getting the real stuff, but that would be pretty cool. Yeah. Ronaldo, is it Ronaldo? Thank you so much for the super chat. 20,000 is such a big deal for me. I'm so excited, and I feel like we're really there. I did want to share another update with you guys. I'm going to show you, this is the other crazy thing that just blows my mind, is when I look at the update here. So many of you likely on this tonight have used our referral code. And again, I can't thank you enough for that. I saw a bunch of stuff on Twitter from somebody else, which I'm not calling anybody out, but I think people forget to be thankful. And it's disappointing because I'm so thankful and I'm so grateful. Nick, thank you so much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. But I want to show you guys something that I like to share when people ask questions like on a personal side, that we have 446 referrals, which is freaking absurd. And this is what makes it more absurd to me is when you look at where that puts us. This is in the country. So we are the 8th most referred referral code in the country. And these names up here, like these are million plus subscriber channels, which I don't know how to say thank you enough to all of you guys, because it blows my mind. Like, we're nobody. We're just a simple family in Indiana, and we love our Model Y, and we love sharing that with you guys. So I feel very blessed, and I'm so thankful to all of you, even the haters. I'm so thankful because none of this would be possible. And the 400,000 supercharging miles that I have, that I wish I could give some away every week, because I totally would. I promise you I would. Maybe someday Elon will allow us to share supercharging miles, because that would be really awesome. But seriously, I can't say it enough. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much. So with that said, I think we should go for the first larger giveaway. Amy, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank you. I think for the first giveaway, so for these bigger items, I want to be very clear. This channel, we have some sponsors from time to time. Our biggest sponsor, who has been so awesome to this channel, is ForMyTesla.com. Jerry, he runs the business, his own business. Really awesome guy. He has brought a couple of items for us to give away tonight that are really cool. I'm very excited about. And we also have a couple other of the sponsors who stepped up and brought some things forward to North Tints, which they do the PPF kit that I installed on my car. That's like a $288 kit. I mean, they're going to be providing a kit. I'm so excited to give that out. And Evanex, of course, they've been a great sponsor as of late. They joined us not that long ago, and they've been great to work with as well. Evanex, again, another family-run business, and I think it's important, when possible, to support family-run business. So for our sponsors tonight, ForMyTesla.com, you can get a lot of the more unique, bigger accessories from Jerry there, including ceramic coat. He does mattresses. We're working on some projects together. I'm actually really excited. I can't talk too much about it, but there's some very unique things that Jerry and I are working on to try to bring some stuff to market, which is really cool. Evanex, they have been great as well. I have a lot of their accessories that I've used on the road trips, and North Tents, of course, with the PPF, which, by the way, is still rocking, really awesome. Still looks like a DIY kit that I did myself, if you look close enough, but love it. I don't know what the front of my car would look like without it. So yeah, Patrick, thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. All names for options for bigger prizes. Okay, that's actually an interesting idea. What if we did a way for the bigger prizes? Everybody that gets the answer right, somebody will be randomly picked by a random number generator. Would everybody be okay with that? As long as you answer it correctly, you would be included in a pool of people to win. That would be announced tonight. I would just do it after this live stream. Would you guys be okay with that? That sounds good. Sure. Yep. So far, that is the consensus. I like that idea. Then everybody has a chance as long as they know the right answer. So make sure you answer it correctly the first time, because if you answer it twice, I'm only going to take your first answer. But I like that, in the spirit of everybody gets a chance to win. That's what we're about here. So let's do it that way. I like it. That was a fantastic recommendation. All right. So here we go. The first thing we're going to give away is from Evanex. They are providing a cargo organizer. This cargo organizer is going to go obviously in the back of your car. It's really cool. It can set up to separate a lot of your items, and I believe it fits in the sub trunk as well. So it's really cool. Don't forget, if you are shopping there, you're able to use BTG to save $10 on your order. So Evanex, thanks again for this one. So this is going to be a little bit tough. These questions I thought through. You have to know something, quite a bit about the channel probably to be able to answer these, or some of these you're going to have followed us on social media to answer. So 3 weeks ago, we went on a road trip. I need to know the city we went to. So it's a specific place we went to. Where did we go 3 weeks ago? If you follow us on Instagram, you know where we went. Where did we go? This part one of this video is going to launch tomorrow morning, 8 o'clock. So who knows the answer? Everybody's holding out now because they don't want to be copied. It's a city, not a state. So here's what we'll do. Once I see the right answer, I won't say who it is. I will then type in a stop, and then I'll know anything after that doesn't qualify. I think that's a fair way to do it. So everybody type in your answer, and then I will put a comment in where I know to look to stop looking for the right answer. Then everybody gets one chance. All right. Just going to give it one more moment, and I'll start to say stop in 3, 2, 1. All right. Here we go. Everybody's checking Instagram. That's right. Okay. Don't worry, everybody below the stop. You're not answering correctly anyways. Only one person answered this correctly, actually, from what I could see. I'll look one more time. One person answered this. Let's see here. Anybody else? I don't see anybody else. Okay. One winner. Congratulations. There will not be a raffle. Jeff, is it England? You won the cargo organizer. We went to St. Pete. We were on the beach for a few days, and it was really awesome. That resort was really cool. It had a ton of stuff to do, and the weather was just perfect. So Jeff, England, congratulations. You get the cargo organizer. That's pretty cool. That worked out really well, actually. All right. You can start this at the beginning of the NFL draft. Okay. Now, the next one, I will take 2 winners. So I'll pull 2 random winners from the pool of winners for the next question. I have 2 front coolers from Evanex. If you saw the video, the solo trip I took down to Key West, and I brought that cooler with me, and it was awesome. I don't know if you guys have seen this on the channels. For those of you who haven't, this thing is freaking massive. You would not believe how much stuff you can fit in this front cooler. It is awesome. So the cooler, I have 2 of them to give away. So let's see here. That one's actually pretty tough. All right. If you've been around the channel a while, you should know the answer to this question pretty easily. So, what is the one option we wish we would have gotten in the car? The most important thing we wish we would have done, and we kick ourselves all the time for not doing it. Start typing in your answers, and I will let you know when your time is up. All right, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Get it in, type it, press enter, and stop. Okay. The correct answer, of course, is the white seats. I wish we would have got the white seats. They look so amazing. And I'm finding out after the fact that most people are able to maintain them without them staining nearly as much as you would think. So that is the correct answer. I will be placing you all into a random generator to find out who the 2 winners for the front cooler are. So good luck. I will be posting who those 2 people are tonight, shortly after this live stream. So, where's that? At a meet was jeans stain them, which is so jeans are the biggest issue with white seats, but a lot of people are putting ceramic coating on their seats. There's a very specific one that I guess is working really well that does a nice job of protecting them. Plus, I hear baby wipes work really well in wiping them down. And for really bad stuff, you can use a magic eraser. But very gentle. Be very gentle with cleaning any of those seats because they can be fragile. Okay. The next 2 accessories that we're going to be giving away are from formytesla.com. Again, Jerry, thank you so much for sponsoring the giveaways tonight. We are going to start with a frunk liner. It is a 3D Max Biter frunk liner. So this is the cover that goes in the frunk. It's pretty cool, pretty awesome, and a great way to keep the inside of that frunk clean with dirty boots or any of that stuff. We put a lot of sandy items up there, and it does a good job of keeping it clean up there. So for this next question, this is I actually laughed when I wrote this one down. All right, here we go. How many times in 2021 has Tesla adjusted the pricing on the Model Y? All right, you got 5 seconds to take a guess. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Okay. It's pathetic that I laughed at it, but Tesla's adjusted prices 4 times this year, which is unbelievable. They did it in March, they did it in February, they've done it in April, and on and on and on. So we have seen many price changes in the Model Y, 4, 1 in February, 1 in March, 2 in April. So it's kind of funny how that all works out. And it netted a positive $1,000 increase in the Model Y when it was all said and done. So there you have it. Model Y, 4 price changes in 4 months, which is probably a record somewhere. Although, to be fair, a lot of people do like to point out that the other manufacturers use their incentives to change pricing, which is a fair point. We just don't have to worry about paying different prices from Tesla. And absolutely, inflation is indeed driving this. I think that the EV tax credits are not the basis, but are probably helping them feel comfortable with pushing through these increases to us, the consumers, which everybody is pushing inflationary pressure to consumers. So there we have it. That was the ceramic coat, or I'm sorry, the 3D front liner. So the next item we're going to give away is another one that is super useful, very practical. Now, before you decide to participate in these next 2, make sure that you are somebody who wants to put the time in to utilize these next accessories. We're going to be giving away a ceramic coat kit next. This is from formytesla.com. You can get this kit. If you don't win here, you can still get it by using code BTGCC on formytesla.com, and you'll get a discount. This is the ceramic coat I've placed on my car. It has worked wonders. Selfishly, the reason I put ceramic coat on the car was because I wanted to drive it through the automatic car wash. And I do it all the time. I've got kids. We have a winter here. So once winter hits, I stop hand washing the car and I start going through the car wash. And I don't have scratches all over my car. And even more important, the black trim around my car has never stained. So this ceramic coat has done wonders, and it has been great on the wheels as well. So really happy with the ceramic coat. I'm very excited that Jerry was generous enough to allow us to give one of these away. So with that said, based on the last time I gave an update, to the nearest 5,000 miles, how many miles do we have on our Tesla Model Y? To the nearest 5,000 miles. So that's like, do we have 5,000, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, on and on and on. So how many miles do we have on the Model Y as we speak? And to be fair, I did share a screenshot or a picture of the screen not that long ago of how many miles we have. All right, we're going to give it 5 more seconds. Give it a guess if you don't know. 5, 4, 3, 2, a really, really long number 1, and stop. All right, we have 30,000 miles. We're closing in close to 32-ish here soon, but to the nearest 5,000 miles, we have 30,000 miles on the Model Y. We did 30,000 in almost a year, which is ridiculous, an absurd amount of miles to be putting on a car, but there you have it, 30,000 miles. That's a lot, but it's been pretty awesome as long as the dog doesn't knock this light over. So that was that. And now for the grand finale, the biggest item that we're giving away tonight is, of course, that PPF kit. Again, please consider if you're willing or wanting to put the time into installing the PPF kit. This is a solid 4 out of 5. It takes a lot of time to do this. It's not impossible. I have, of course, a video to show you how to do it, but I am so pleased and so glad that we have this, and I think you will too. So the PPF kit is going to go to the person who can tell me what is the name of our car. You've really got to be following the channel to know this answer. And if nobody gets it, I have a backup question because this is a tough one. Some funny answers. Yeah, it's a really tough one. I've shared it a few times on social media and on the channel, but not frequently, and that's okay. If nobody gets the answer to that, that's okay, because I have a backup question and I'm about to switch to that. So 3 seconds. If nobody gets it, that's okay. I'm going to go to the backup question. 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go to the backup question. That's a really hard one for sure. So if somebody enters this after I say it, I'm sorry, nobody will win based on the name of my car. Making that clear now. So car's name is Carmen, after Carmen Electra, because I grew up in the 80s and 90s. So that's how that came about. So the backup question, again, you got to follow the channel and know a little bit about BTG in life. What is the name of the dog that we just adopted in February from Chicago? What is his name? Somebody's going to get this. I know that for sure. Sorry, Andrew. You knew the rules. Nice try. Somebody's going to know the name of the dog we just adopted. Damn, I don't know. LOL is not the name of the dog, so I will give that hint away. But that's a good guess. All right, and in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop. Okay, so his name is Murphy, and he was in here this whole time until just now, of course, because he got camera shy. He must have thought I was going to put him on camera. His name is indeed Murphy, and we adopted him from Chicago. And what we thought was roughly a 40-pound dog ended up being a 65-pound dog because he is a standard poodle and he is a horse. But he's been such a good dog in the house. He's still working on his manners, but he is a standard poodle. And he and the boys just have a blast together, especially our oldest. So he has been quite the addition to the family, and we really have enjoyed having him. If you are looking to fill a small void in your life, consider adopting a pet, of course, because there's so much love to be had between man and dog. That's why they call him man's best friend, of course. So without dragging this on too much, I had so much fun doing this, and I'm so glad that you all were able to join tonight. I will go through the list and try to pull through all the winners for each of those questions. I will pull a random number generator to pick the winner out of the people who selected correctly. And I thank you more than I could ever say for everything that you guys have done to help make this channel what it is today. I hope that these giveaways are a small piece of giving back to you all. Thank you all so very much for everything. I look forward to continuing to share content and continuing to bring real life Tesla life to all of you. So thank you guys so very much. And here is to the next 20,000 subscribers. Cheers to everybody and have a wonderful night. Can't wait to show you guys the video tomorrow. Have a great weekend. Enjoy spring.